We've got an Alley 5 combo kit for 17 style torches too. Let's get to welding. This is a lap joint in 1/8 inch thick 6061 aluminum. The technique I'm using here, I'm raising up the arc length every time I add filler wire. And the reason for that is I like to keep a tight arc, but when you add filler wire, the puddle height increases and you can wind up crapping up electrodes very easily that way. This is a technique that keeps me from cleaning electrodes, and here are the settings I use to make that weld. 120 to 135 amps. You can pause the video if you're interested in taking notes. I'm using an air-cooled 17 CK torch today, and so this kit is designed for 17, 18, and 26 style torches. Got a pink ceramic cup and a clear cup. Let's look at the clear cup right now. The main benefit of using a clear cup is that it lights everything up. I mean, you can see that electrode glowing through the clear cup. It really is like a light bulb lighting up where you're going. You can see everything. You can see the leading edge of the puddle. At my age, seeing where you're going makes a big difference. Here's an aluminum test weld that really highlights how that cup lights up the way. Sometimes getting full penetration on a test weld is the main thing. You can tolerate a little bit of different look on the front side, but getting the full penetration on that back side is the main thing. So we're going to look at a restart here. This is using the Alley 5 clear cup on a butt joint on 063 aluminum. We're going to stop and make a restart here and just show you a little technique that has worked for me for a lot of years. On a test weld, you don't really want to stop. However, it happens. It's not the end of the world. You can still make a good penetrated joint. And here's a technique that I use to do that. First off, I tap the pedal and get the argon flowing. Either that or use a pre-flow. Then I slowly heat up and grow that puddle to match the width, and then I back up just a little bit to make sure that I blend that tie-in in. You see the way that cup is lighting everything up? I can see every little detail here. Now you can see where I restarted. It made a little fuzzy looking area. But let's look at the back side because that's the main thing. And you always want to keep the main thing the main thing. So let's take a look at that penetrated side, and you really can hardly tell where that tie-in was. It blended just like it should. Full penetration. Can't tell where the tie-in was. You can see it on the front, you can't see it on the back. That's the main thing. The Alley 5 combo kit also has a pink ceramic cup. And one thing I didn't mention earlier is that it just really shrinks the size of the torch. This is a 17 air-cooled torch, and when you compare this to the long cups and the long back caps, it allows access to a lot of areas, and it works great. I'm going to take a look at pumping the pedal right now, pulsing with the foot pedal, I should say. Either one is correct. Sometimes that's the way to go. Like if you're working in an area where you have to twist your wrist to maintain a good torch angle, setting a pulse setting, that means the pulse is going to come on when you're not necessarily ready for it. But if you're pulsing with the foot pedal, then you're not pulsing till you're ready. So you can control that, and having complete control over things sometimes is a really good idea. Especially on odd shaped things, tubing, cope joints, and things like that. Not only does a standard number 5 collet body work great on aluminum, it also saves gas. A number 5 cup like this, 15 CFH is usually plenty. It just depends on the conditions. It depends on your flow meter. It depends on a lot of things. But when it's Sunday afternoon, the welding supply is closed, you're getting really low on argon, being able to lower your CFH is a huge plus. If you'd like to learn more about the Alley 5 combo kit for 17 style torches, go to Weldmonger.com. If you're not sure what style torch you have, we've got this nice infographic right here that should clear it up for you. Visit Weldmonger.com for quality welding gear.